morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday morning. I was hoping we'd be able to have a singing assembly today in the hall, but we're not. I'm back with you in your classrooms. But today's assembly is called "Is Music Powerful?" And I hope you enjoyed that little bit of music I played to you at the beginning. That was one of my pupils. His name is Ollie, and Ollie is working towards his grade 8 piano exam, and that's the highest piano exam that you can get before you start doing diplomas and things like that. So that was Ollie playing a piece of music by Beethoven. Now, the purpose of this assembly today is first of all to think about how music affects how we feel, but also to think about how much effort it takes to be able to play a piece of music as well as Ollie just did. I wonder what you think of when I say the word powerful. I wonder what you think of that's powerful. Have a think for a minute. Perhaps talk to the person next to you. And perhaps if you want to just pause this video for a moment, just have a little think about what that word means. Maybe you think about nature, about a storm, about waves thundering and crashing onto a beach. Maybe you think about people fighting, warriors, warfare, soldiers being powerful. Maybe you think about governments controlling people, telling people what to do, perhaps in a bad way, as in some countries. Perhaps you might think about electricity or the power that we use to heat our houses or drive our cars. We have powerful cars, don't we? But I wonder if you ever associate the word music with powerful. Sometimes music can make people have very powerful thoughts and powerful emotions. That piece of music that Ollie played was a very powerful piece of music. And music has the power to change our feelings. It can make us feel happy, sad, thoughtful, even frightened. We were playing some music in Year 1 class the other day. If you're listening Year 1, you'll remember this. And I played you lots of different music and asked you how it made you feel. Some of you said it made you feel frightened or excited or jumpy or calm or sleepy. Music has that power to change our emotions, to change the way we feel. This is another piece played by Ollie. This is a much older piece of music from the 17th century, and it's a very different feel to that first piece. Have a little listen and see how this makes you feel. I'm not going to play you the whole piece. I'll just play you an extract from the whole piece. So over to Ollie for this piece of music. Thank you, Ollie. I hope you like that piece of music. Did you see how quickly Ollie's fingers had to work there to play those notes? And that's not something that happens overnight. That's something that's happened over a long time. Ollie's 18, nearly 19, and he's been playing the piano since he was quite a young boy. And it's with hours and hours of practice that he's managed to get himself to this high standard. And he's actually off to university in September to study music and learn how to be a composer. And music, the enjoyment of music is something that is a lifelong journey. We might start enjoying it when we're at school, perhaps in class R, singing songs, and we go through and our music tastes change over the years. We might like the current pop songs of the day. We might like rap, we might like DJ music, we might like rock music, we might like classical music, and our feelings about music change as we get older. But many older people love listening to music because it reminds them of when they were young. I sing at quite a lot of weddings And quite a lot of people, when they choose their wedding hymns, they choose hymns that they learnt when they were in school, because those memories stay with you for a long time. Now, over this last year, we haven't managed to do very much singing. We've not been able to sing in large groups, but I really hope in September we'll be able to sing again and enjoy the pleasure of and the power of singing together. There was a very elderly man called Paul Harvey who was 80, and he lived with something called dementia, which is when your brain doesn't quite work as well as it used to. And he was a retired music teacher, and his son, Nick, chose four notes and said, "Dad, what can you play with four notes, F, A, D, and B?" And his dad started playing the piano, and even though he couldn't even communicate very well by talking because his mind wasn't working very well, he was able to play the piano, and it brought back so many memories for him. And he actually recorded a piece of music with the BBC Philharmonic Orchestra, and it became quite a famous piece of music called Four Notes, Paul's Tune. We could listen to it in our music lesson this week. But music can trigger memories, and it can make us remember places and remember things and remember people. Music has amazing power to change our emotions. It can make us happy and it makes us sad. There's a Bible story in the first book of Samuel in the Old Testament, and you may remember it from Open the Book, a story about King Saul, who used to get very cross and agitated and depressed. And David, the shepherd boy, used to come and play his harp to him, and he composed beautiful music and songs about God and his creation. And when Saul became depressed and agitated, David would go in and play gentle music to help him to feel calm. And so I guess the message today for you is this: if you listen to music, it can make you feel better. If you feel cross, sad, fed up, put some music on, even turning the radio on to hear music on the radio. We're so lucky these days, we can download music so easily on our phones, on our computers, on our tablets. Go onto YouTube, ask for music to calm you down, and you get hours and hours of music played to you. And it's really easily accessible for us. So I would encourage all of you over the next few weeks towards the end of term and over the summer holidays to listen to music. Ask your parents to play music. If you've got an Alexa in your house that you can ask, you can say, "Play me gentle music, play me classical music, play me calming music." And the Alexa will just play calming music for you. It's amazing. It's in our houses and it's a free thing that we can access. So we're going to say a prayer together, and we're going to thank God for music. If you want to make it your prayer, you can say Amen at the end with me. Dear God, thank you for music. Thank you that it can lift our spirits when we feel sad and help to calm us when we're cross or frightened. Thank you for all those who create music, those who compose music, and those who make music that we enjoy listening to. Amen. So I'm going to leave you with a last piece by Ollie, which is my favourite piece actually. It's a piece called Arabesque, and it's by a composer called Debussy. And yeah, I think you'll like it. Listen to it as long as you like, and your teachers will turn it off before the end if they need to get on with the day. Otherwise, enjoy it, listen to it, and I hope it calms you down before the busy day ahead. I'll see you during the week.